Laws of sines. The formula states A over sine A equals B over sine B equals C over sine C. You're going to use two of them at a time depending on what's given. Our focus is looking for an angle across from a side. The two we're going to focus on today are these two cases: angle, angle, side, and angle, side, angle. We also have what's called the ambiguous case, this side angle, which in geometry you were told did not happen, which is true, but we're going to have an ambiguous case, which means it can make one, two, or no triangles. We need to find the remaining sides and angles. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw this out. I'm going to draw and label A, B, C. Those are my angles. I know angle A is 25, angle B is 60, and side A is 12. This should be a lowercase a, and that means it's across from angle A, which is 12. So here's what I notice. I have this angle across from this side, so I'm going to set this up. 12 over sine of 25 equals, well, let's find side B next, because I know the sine of 60. Now I'm just going to do some cross multiplying. I have 12 times the sine of 60 equals B times the sine of 25. Divide both sides by the sine of 25. And I'm going to figure out the length of B. Now check your calculator and make sure you're in degree mode before you enter this in. So for side length B, I get approximately 24.6. So this is 24.6. Well, now I can easily find side C. A triangle is 180 degrees. So I'm going to subtract the 25 and the 60 that we already have. So angle C will equal 180 minus 25 minus 60, which is 95 degrees. So we'll go ahead and label that right there. Oops, 95 degrees. So the last piece we have to do is we have to find side C. Well, I know that C has an angle of 95. Then I need to figure out and use another one. Well, let's go ahead and use the 12 and the sine of 25 that we already used. So we're going to cross multiply. C times the sine of 25 equals 12 times the sine of 95. Divide both sides by the sine of 25. That will cancel, and C is approximately, putting this into my calculator, making sure my mode is in degrees. So I get side C is approximately 28.3. So this length here is 28.3. Before we move on, does this make sense? Is my largest angle across from my largest side, which is true, that's my angle C. Is my smallest angle across from my smallest side, and again, that's true, and that's my angle A. So we have another example using laws of sines. My goal here is to find angle C. Well, here's what I know. 16 over the sine of 61 equals 13 over the sine of C. Well, let's go ahead and cross multiply. 13 times the sine of 61 equals 16 times the sine of C. Divide both sides by 16, and the sine of C equals 0.7106. That's not my angle. To find my angle, I need to take the inverse of that. So press second sign of that answer, and I can say that angle C is 45.3 degrees. Does that make sense? So far it does because 61 is larger and 16 is larger.